Today, I'm at the Desert National Wildlife Refuge. It's about an hour outside of Las Vegas. Absolutely stunning out here. My only problem is I've never really had the chance to take a good close look. All that changes today.
The Corn Creek area is a little slice of paradise that sits on the edge of the refuge. This is where most people come to visit. It has a series of walking trails, and some wind through the open desert, while others follow along a small creek lush with vegetation. Corn Creek is definitely a great place to spend a day. And to learn more about the refuge, I met up with a friend who manages the area. Her name is Amy.
Amy, I was wondering, how did you get into this line of work?
Well, I was very fortunate while I was in school at Ohio State to get essentially an internship type position with the Fish and Wildlife Service. And so I've been able to, the great part about that was I was going to be able to get a permanent position.
How long you been here at the refuge?
Well, believe it or not, it's about 20 and a half years.
20 and a half years.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. It's gone so quickly.
So this career choice has worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah, I couldn't be more blessed with everything that's happened in my career with 32 years. And I'm just so happy to have spent 20 of them here. It's a very, very special place.
Yeah, you nailed it.
As you walk the trails, you'll see little pockets of interest. There's a lot to see. Corn Creek is a fun place to explore.
What would you say is the best part of your job?
The vista.
Yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with this? This is beautiful. I love it.
Does it ever get old? You've been here 20 years. Does this ever get old?
No, I could stare at the mountains all day.
Come out here and I feel like I can breathe. How big is the refuge?
So it's 1.6 million acres.
1.6 million acres.
It is. It's the largest refuge in the lower 48 states.
How many people know that? That's like nobody knows this.
Yeah, it's one of those little known facts, especially because we are shoulder to shoulder with the other land agencies here, like the Park Service and the BLM and the Forest Service. So we sort of get lost in the mix, but we have an entirely different mission here. And we're all about protecting the land for wildlife and their habitat. And some of the other agencies have much more broad view of how the land is managed.
Well, you talked about wildlife. What's out here?
So this refuge was established for desert bighorn sheep. So that, you can imagine all the mountains. We have 6 mountain ranges within the refuge boundaries. So they have quite a bit of habitat that they can, traverse. But so that's our main focal point. We get the question a lot, can you see them here at Corn Creek? That would be a very rare day. But, we do have a handful of mountain lions. We've got bobcats. We've got, of course, here, it's super common to see the lizard, the different lizard species. Corn Creek itself is an extremely popular birding site because of the greenery, the water that we have here. So in the migratory bird seasons, which we're in right now, and then in the fall, so things are, they've already started breeding, but they're still moving north, and then in the fall they're moving south. So this is a really important stopover because of the water and the food source here.
Tell me about the water, because people come out here and I think they would think, well, it's just desert. It's gorgeous, but it's desert. Not true.
Right. So the springs that come out of the ground here are finding their way through fault lines to the surface. And it's called the carbonate aquifer. And what happens is the water it's pressurized from down below, and it finds its way up through the fault lines, and then it rises to the surface here. And so we call it ancient water. We don't really know how old it is, but it's very, very old water. And this has been a very important site also for Native Americans. It's predominantly the Southern Paiute.
Obviously you can come here, you can learn a lot, you can do some bird watching, you can exhale, you can take in this vista here. What else is there to do?
Well, you can definitely go hiking in the backcountry. We do have one semi-developed campground. It's just a very small campground in the backcountry. It's about a 2-hour drive. And you definitely need a high clearance vehicle with very good tires to get anywhere in the backcountry on this refuge. Do not take its beauty for the ability to get around out here, because there are a lot of tow trucks that come and go from the refuge.
Well, how many people come out here?
We get anywhere usually 60 to 65,000 people per year. Most of those folks only come here to Corn Creek because beyond here, you must have the proper vehicle.
Well, you're going to be getting 65,001 from here on out because this is my kind of place.
Look forward to it, John.
Let's mosey.
All right.
As we walked the trails, Amy continued to tell me about the refuge. This place is massive. It has 6 major mountain ranges and 7 distinct life zones. Each of these life zones is a region characterized by specific plants and animals. That's what I was excited to see and explore. And my next trek was going to take me through 3 of the 7 life zones. So, after a few more pointers about the backcountry, I made Amy aware of where I was heading, and off I went. Now, one thing I want to make clear, what I planned from here is not a day trip. I was driving into the backcountry, then hiking to the next location. This was an overnight trip. Now, Amy did say that she would catch up with me the next day.